What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Civilization 5, the AI only world battle with the health and plagues mod. At the moment, there is some stuff going on. There is a war going on in northern South America that is not really leading to anything since the Iroquois surprised me and took this city. The Chinook have failed. Never mind, they failed. I was going to say that they were having some success, maybe not. Rome are emerging pretty strong. I think they're sort of dark horses at the campaign, but they're starting definitely to commit in Africa now. Lots of units going over. Obviously they've got a big chunk of Europe already, and they've got frigates, which that may be the first civ we've seen with frigates, although there's probably someone else out there with them. Probably not Vietnam, because they're just not as focused navally. Oh, Argentina and the Inca pieced out anyway. Ooh. Oh, look at this. Chile settling in New Zealand. Didn't see that coming. Good job, Chile. It's probably going to annoy Australia a little bit, but they got their... They're just hoping Vietnam don't attack them at the moment. Is there any other big wars going on? I've already forgotten. I recorded the last video like 3 hours ago. How have I forgotten? Okay, so the Huns are having some success, but they don't have any melee units. I mean, actually, they've got a knight. He can probably make that distance in a turn. So yeah, we'll probably see the Huns take this city. I have no idea why they wanted that city, why they're doing this, but they wanted it. Germany, all of a sudden, looking even bigger. Lots more units stacking up in Berlin and Hamburg. Quite a few galleasses. 6 here. So they're probably just a bit stronger than Poland in the Baltic Sea, which is helpful. Poland have got some boats stuck out here. Germany probably not letting them back past, which is probably a good move. And look at this, Germany caravels themselves. Now exploring the Atlantic as everyone gets to meet each other. There's still this Shoshone-Sioux fighting. Nothing's really going down yet. It's Rome are going to try. I think a few turns they land some more of these units on the coast. Maybe they'll be fine. Maybe they will actually push on for Fez of Morocco. Other than that, there is like some wars across the Egypt, Arabia was one, but I don't think anything's going to happen. The Congo are relatively peaceful. So yeah, I think still this is the most active warry region, but seeing Argentina peace out is probably sort of the beginning of the end of this war, I would feel. I think the Iroquois will peace out soon as well, if they haven't already. May have done already. Looks like they haven't though. We'll see. We'll see in a second. We'll find out. Wait, what? How did you get in there? I'd take it you can go through the city, I guess. Sometimes, I don't know, this game, some things I'm pretty sure can't happen, then they happen, and then, I don't know. I'm not an expert, which I think sometimes makes it better, not being able to explain everything that happens. There we go, Chile and the Incans, another peace deal, nothing changing there. I'm pretty, well done Chile, you know, grabbing New Zealand, that's good of you. All the other AI are going to find this and be like, wait, what, how'd they do this? How did Australia not manage to settle here first? I mean, it's always been separated by deep sea, but Australia must know about New Zealand by now. They must do. Also, Australia are looking pretty good. They've got a lot of units. And also, Assyria, why do you take so long to process compared to everybody else? I always look down. I think it's because they go last. I think that's why. But it's always noticeably Assyria. Yeah, see, Brazil were really quick, yet they're much stronger with more units than Assyria. Maybe not maybe not what? Maybe not as, I don't know, spread out. Maybe they're not as big land size. Assyria are just very big. Lots of cities with lots of, not many cities with lots of land. Brazil sort of cities are very tight, squeezed into place. There's Sao Paulo here, pretty big chunk of the rainforest. And obviously they've got their islands. They've got Manaus in the Falkland Islands, and they've got 3 Caribbean islands. Don't want to name them because I'll get them wrong. Pretty sure one is the Dominican Republic. One might be Puerto Rico. One might be Costa Rica's over here. So I have no idea. Brazil did just grab the Red Fort though, so that's good for them. The Mayans and the Aztecs both still alive in Central America, Mexico, neither taking each other out just yet. We've seen the Iroquois with riflemen, which is not good news for the Texans, who are probably not being too smart here. I think the Texans should just defend what they have. They shouldn't be focusing their efforts on trying to finish off the Chinook just yet. They're in a good spot, Texas. I do not want to vote. There we go. It's good. Not getting involved with votes. Always a good time. Let's see how Japan. You started brightly, settling Taiwan, but you've really let me down since then. Pretty sure you had a settler as well. I don't even know where that's gone, but oh come on! What if the Huns? I bet there'll be a peace deal. The Huns will get these knights to within about one tile from the city, and there'll be a peace deal. It's got to happen. It's just this game. It's just what this game needs. I mean, we saw Mongolia do it. I think with Korea a few videos back, maybe where it was really close. Oh, there we go. The Huns. There you go. That is the first time the Vietnamese have lost a city in this campaign. I mean, see, it's not one of their main ones down here in sort of China and Southeast Asian region. It isn't China, but you know, modern day China. But it looks like there may be Vietnam here gearing up for a war against China, Beijing, possibly. The Huns obviously coming through. Now they surround Mongolia. That will be interesting. The Huns have got quite a bit of land. It's just a very interesting region. There's all these sort of random blobs of 3 city civs, sort of. There, obviously the Huns now have 5, but you know, Mongolia here, just 3 cities. I mean, this is kind of like a separate Poland with just 3 cities. Korea's up here, despite obviously not being anywhere near their capital. China's still plays a part, and I guess Vietnam still plays a small part in this area's politics, but not so much now. The Huns could really should try to take out Mongolia, though. If they could take Mongolia out, they'd be in a strong spot for the later game. If they can avoid Vietnam, which they definitely could from that position, as long as China and India still stand. Obviously, Vietnam, attacking Mumbai would seem wise, but yeah, I mean, they'd have to leave half their military back here to fight the Indians and because losing Hanoi would be game changing. So they don't want to do that. That's the best city in the game, as far as I'm aware. I think Seoul here, 23, may actually be second. I'm not exactly sure, but got a good feeling for Seoul. And okay, both of these both of these resources were banned. Don't know why. Obviously, these people don't like the skinning of animals for their fur. Good news is the Chinooks now spreading their boats out. They're skiers. So yeah, they're not all just going to line up the coast menacingly, which may entice the Japanese once they maybe get frigates. So are we seeing Rome? Yeah, Rome is struggling. They're not doing this right. Maybe peace out, Rome. Land your units and then try again. But at the moment, you're not doing too great here. Songhai moving some units around. Obviously, the Congo are in a tough spot. They've just been hit with the second plague of the game, including the city of Mbanza, Congo, capital. Now, I've been asked where would I most like to live in this game, and where would I least like to live. So I'd like to know your opinions. Which city would you most like to live in, and which one would you least like to live in? I think Hanoi was mentioned. I can't remember, but they've got a lot of wonders anyway. You know, it's probably pretty safe to live in Hanoi. I guess there's some other safe cities. Tokyo is probably pretty safe for now anyway. I can't imagine. I wouldn't want to live anywhere up here where war could just break out at any second. Delhi, I mean, it's been pretty peaceful all game, actually. Yeah, Delhi, I mean, Persepolis of Persia, nice and sunny. Bit of the desert anyway, is sunny. Bit mountainous, but yeah, I mean, there's not been too many wars. I mean, Greece, again, Athens, lovely. Probably, I've never been, but I can imagine it's quite nice in Greece. They haven't really been in a war either, so actually there's quite a few places that are probably okay to live, because there's not been many wars. Europe has stayed relatively peaceful since France were taken out and then Spain fought Britain. I mean, other than Rome trying to fight in Africa, that's been about it. And Rome were attacking the Moroccan capital. I didn't notice that, but that is pretty bold, their navy. Morocco don't really have a navy to fight back either. Again, Madrid, it's not been really much violence there. Even London, it's been pretty safe. So yeah, I mean, it's the more you think about it, I guess the harder it gets. Wow, the Atlantic is starting to fill with units. Once these civs start building up actual navies, this area is just going to be full, especially between sort of the Iroquois, Britain and Germany. Maybe we'll see Rome. Actually, Rome have built quite a few units out in Roman Cornwall. Spain, just not building too much out in Spanish Island, just taking up the land. Don't know whether we'll ever see Britain go after Ireland. I think Britain are pretty happy with what they've got. They're just, it's on domination only, but I think, you know, they must know that they can't win now. A lot of people in that sort of similar position. Britain are in a better spot than other cities with other civs with 3 cities. So Britain, much better spot than Mongolia, geographically, and in terms of this city. I mean, every British city has got, okay, except Manchester. Britain have got much more population. They've got a good navy, much more units. They're in a better spot. End of story. Australia, no wars breaking out down here. Vietnam, I'll just send in some glaciers around to annoy the Indonesians, but Indonesia are pretty safe. I mean, obviously it was a shame they lost this city, but they're pretty safe, and they're not out of this. I mean, it's going to be tough, very tough for them to, I think top 10 would be a real success for Indonesia. They'd be very good if they could get in the top 10. Poland only just in the industrial era, so they are definitely slipping due to just their lack of activity. I know they've settled out in Scandinavia, but that's not enough, Poland. What are you doing? I mean, you nearly lost the city of Lodz, which would have been also very bad. And they need to take out Russia. They just need to go for broke, invade Russia. Now, they've got units out here. They could try going from the east as well. If they take Russia out, they basically form what would be modern day, the closest thing in this game anyway, obviously this is mess, to modern day Russia. So they could do with that. They could do with having Moscow under their control. I mean, even if they attack Berlin, they could get maybe Rome's help. So that's about it. Poland are in a tough spot. I've made it seem a bit too easy maybe there. Berlin, lots of units, but Poland would be able to do it eventually. They could grind through. Again, there's actually quite a few German units. Poland may be stagnating to the point that Germany could fight them, or at least hold them off. I mean, the problem is Poland, I mean, Russia's here again, similar to Germany, not as many units actually by the looks of things. Well, maybe more spread out, but probably the similar number of units to Germany, but more technologically advanced, but then again more spread out. So I'm not sure how that would play out. And again, really good cities, 20, 21. Berlin is also 21. And then there's Greece, which is geographically pretty tough. Got the Black Sea in the way and the mountains. And then, of course, you've got the massive amount. I mean, Greece, probably the similar size military to Russia and Germany combined. Don't want to be exact with any numbers, but probably about the same as those two combined, I would say. Probably not. Probably less than that, but I don't know. For all intensive purposes, it'd probably be that difficult. I mean, that's about it, really. They could try. I mean, Spain would be really tough there. I mean, they could always just go after this Assyrian city, and it would seem like just sort of a cheap shot, but it would open up the Huns as well, and they could probably just bypass Russia, go straight through the Huns, maybe? That's probably the easiest option. Just take out this city, the former Khazar capital, and then up through Attila's court, and then up through the Huns, just completely butchering through the Huns who have no units out here. They're all out here. And then maybe even connect to these cities here, and then rebuild, and then attack Russia. That might be the best option. Argentina v Chile. It's pretty big. It's kind of big in South America. Obviously, Brazil, by the way, is still at war with the Incans. No peace deal here yet. But still, it's very tough for Brazil. I mean, Cusco is starving. But still, Argentina. I've seen Chile. I played a game, not for YouTube, but just for fun, as Buenos Aires, and I was an idiot. And the Chilean AI decided to build lots of units for whatever reason. They just were on super aggressive, and they took Buenos Aires. I mean, I must have been doing pretty badly or something, but I think I was practicing on one of the higher difficulties before I played. I think the Congo campaign that I did on quite a high difficulty for what I usually play on. The plagues left Mabanza, Congo. It's now towards East Africa. It's definitely slowed down the Congo's expansion. The Aztec-Persian Great War has come to an end. And Gandhi? That India v the Huns. Yeah, I think where are Congo going? I want to see who Congo are at war with. I'll wait until it stops processing so it doesn't break. But yeah, I want to see who Congo are at war with, because this is kind of random. I mean, it looks like it could be Persia, which would be really random for Congo to go and attack Persia. But India v the Huns, there's a small gap. I mean, If the Huns are smart, they go take Mumbai. I mean, that's what you do if you're smart, but the AI probably won't do that. But yeah, I don't know why India have done that. I assume someone else will be declaring war before the end of this turn, I think. It's safe to say, or next turn. So North America's pretty peaceful. There's a few units taking hits, but that's about it. Most peaceful time in a while in North America. I mean, there's still the Sioux trying their best, but they're failing to take... This is not good. The Sioux and the Shoshone, they're both weakening each other to the point they'll probably just take each other out. That's random. Poland, what are you doing that for? Why are you declaring war on Little Egypt here? They're just struggling along to a rough start, losing their capital. I mean, they're not in as tough a spot as Ethiopia, I guess, but still, tough spot to be in. Just sort of sat silently there and forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Is that it? Nope. Still more. And Nzinga has completed the Uffizi. See, I have no idea what half these wonders do, because I normally just build the same sort of five or six wonders every game. It's probably a really bad thing to do, but okay, there's a lot of Roman units, but they're doing the thing, sort of spreading out. That's not too good. You should probably just focus on one. Dang it, I forgot to do this. Okay, let's go global politics. This might break the game. Hopefully it's not good. Oh my goodness, look how many people have denounced each other. Okay, Congo, are you going to be... Oh, there you are. Where'd you go? Is it alphabetical? I think it is No, it's not alphabetical. The mods are at the bottom. Okay, that's helpful. Congo at war with Persia. Yeah, okay, so that's what's going on there. Persia, very bold move from the Congo. I think most of their military is going to die. I mean, they've managed to get some boats. Credit to them. Up into the Persian Gulf. But yeah, Persia are pretty safe. They're in a good spot. Persepolis. It's going to be pretty tough to take. This mountain doesn't help. If Assyria was helping out, maybe things would be different. But I'm not sure even then. Maybe Arabia and India. You know, you just need everyone. Ooh. Assyria v Egypt. But Assyria only have a few units sort of chilling. They're just not got too much here. Wait, someone else declared war? Okay, so Assyria's go now. But I mean, it's going to be tough to get any more units around here. And they actually pulled more back. Oh no, they didn't. They went forward. Where'd the siege thing go? I don't know. Yeah, they're not going to take anything unless they send more. And the Congo are in real trouble here. These units are all going to die, I'm afraid, Congo, because one Assyria is getting in the way, and then you're just sending one at a time to sort of die at the hands of Persia. It's like some sacrifice. Congo don't have too big a military left after that. I mean, they have got masses of sort of units exploring. I have no idea whether, if this settler settles on the southern tip, Patagonia sort of region, that would be incredible from the Congo. See, we saw Chile have already crossed the Pacific with a settler. Be amazing to see Congo cross the Atlantic. Let's focus on Rome for a little bit, if it actually lets me go up. Okay, I'll just do it this way. Yeah, Rome are struggling to get the job done, but a lot of frigates all of a sudden in the Mediterranean from Rome, and I think they're definitely doing better than thought. I wonder who's doing better, straight up, Poland or Rome? Let me know again in the comments. I said, where would you like to live in this world? And I'm also going to say, Poland or Rome? Who do you think is stronger? I'm going to try sort of ask you guys more questions, get the comments more involved, because I normally just say leave a comment and never give you any stimulus to go off. But yeah, Poland or Rome? Who is stronger in total? So obviously Rome got a lot of boats and some units out here, but I mean, yeah, Rome do have quite a bit of land, some good cities. And Poland are just slow. They've let everyone else just get too. There was a point when Russia were really weak, Germany were really weak, and they just didn't take advantage. They've just been a bit too friendly. I think that's what's gone on here. Don't forget Rome have this city, holding off with the Moroccans down here. Songhai not doing anything. They're sending loads of units over here. I don't know what they're doing. They're just all walking through the Congo. I think they may be going to attack the Zulu. Something stupid like that. That isn't going to work out for them. I'm surprised this city has been allowed to live. Has not been punished yet by the Congo or the Songhai. I mean, either of them could do. I presume the Songhai do not want to border the Congo until as late as possible. If they can avoid it. No one settled Hawaii yet either, by the way. German scouts. If I was these scouts, they'd be like, oh no, you know what? Let's just stay here. Let's not tell. Let's just pretend. Pretend we've died. Not go back to Germany and tell them what we found. Just stay here. Have a nice holiday in Hawaii. It would be a pretty cool feature for Civ. I don't know if it worked, but with your scout, if you sort of sent them off in a general direction, then a few turns later they might come back and either be dead, but you don't actually get to see where they go until they get back to one of your cities. Then that would be kind of annoying, I guess. I don't know if that would work out, but it'd be cool. Cool, maybe, mechanic that they could play with. Indonesia, travelling all the way to Arabia. Where else are you trading? Yeah, just with Arabia. Seems like a safe plan. Arabia have been one of the least aggressive civs in the entire game. I don't think we've seen them declare any local wars or any wars where they're actually going to fight. They've just sort of... Wow, the Congo is pouring in units. And they're failing still. Come on. I was going to say fingers crossed. I don't want to, I don't want to root for anyone to be met with their imminent downfall. That's never fair. However, I would like to see an Indian-Vietnam war at some point, because Gandhi's got his units, he's got the tech, he's not like he's far behind me, he's at the same levels as Vietnam, quite clearly. Vietnam probably have the numbers on him, but it'd be an interesting war. India, obviously India have got so many sort of random cities. They've got Mumbai out here, sort of west of Beijing, I guess, just south of Mongolia, that's how we'll describe it, and obviously they've got sort of this control of southern South Korea, I guess, because Seoul is still... I always say this, I don't even need to mention it. India are trying to take Seoul. Not enough units here to get any sort of decent job done, though, which is a shame. We've got through another 15 turns this video. That's good. 15 turns of video is a good pace. We're at 245. I think normally I get to about 400 in the regular video style, and then I sort of skip ahead to 450 off camera because it just takes too long at that point for my computer anyway. So, because a lot of people are new to my channel, that's usually how it goes. I get to about 400 and then skip ahead just off camera to the end. Or normally I do the results and then I skip ahead one just to show you what happened a bit later. Because usually by 400 at least, some of the top civs will have reached the end of the tech tree, and it's unfair to keep going on too far beyond that because everyone there can't really grow anywhere or get any better, and everyone else is. Japan, Mayans and Congo v Russia. None of those matter all too much, but what would matter is if someone nearby decided to attack Russia, namely Poland. Greece, not too big, but maybe, and the Iroquois. Okay, no one likes Russia at the moment, whatever reason. Don't know what they've done. Yeah, with Greece declaring war, it's probably increased the chance we'll see Poland declare war, though, because, they don't have to worry about Greece backstabbing them, because they appeared to be on the same side for a while. So yeah, hopefully, again, like I said, I don't want to wish anyone's downfall upon them, but hopefully we can see Poland and Russia fight it out once again. The Iroquois and Congo have already offered their support, so that's quite a big steps. Two of the strongest civs in the game. Brazil and Indonesia now joining the nations, saying, nope, declare time to get rid of Russia. These two musket men are doing bits. They are doing bits. I don't think they'll eventually have enough, but they've been impressive. Argentina joining the nations that are saying, nope, we've had it with Russia. They're too peaceful. Let's get something started. They're just sitting there. They're going, yeah, let's get Poland involved. That's what the AI's thinking. They're getting bored of this battle. They're going, come on, Poland, you're letting the viewers down. Do your job. Can't believe that sore throat from last weekend. I still have it. It's not affecting my speech anymore, but it's just really dry. Last week it actually hurt. Now it's just sort of occasionally just gets really tickly and I have to cough. But yeah, India, Korea now turning the tables. Japan, this is your chance. Attack Busan. Just do it. Just go for broke, Japan. Do it. I was meant to end the video there, but you know what? I've clicked next turn. We'll give it one more turn. Egypt. Okay, this is bad. This is bad for the Huns and Russia. I mean, this doesn't matter, but if the Huns have a coalition against them, it could be pretty bad for them because they haven't got many. They've got their units back now. Actually, to be fair, well, they've rebuilt their army and they've still kept an army out here. Germany, Huns, that doesn't matter though. None of those matter. Like I said, it's if other people join in. Rome only just reached the industrial era, so those of you wondering, is it Rome, is it Poland, who's stronger? Though Rome have riflemen. Poland may just not have much money, you know. They may not be able to upgrade to riflemen. That might be what it is. You never know. Sometimes that's the problem. But yeah, Rome, much later than Poland into the industrial era. Poland got there towards the start of this video, so we'll have to bear that in mind. But yeah, I'd say, I think it's really tough to choose between. So obviously I can just flick and look at the info addicts. I'll look at them at the start of the next episode anyway. But yeah, it's tough to choose from. I don't know who's strong. It might be just come down to those two should team up to take out Germany. I mean, Rome don't have any units there at the moment. Obviously, if they gave them 10 turns to prepare, Rome would move its army up here to the west, and Berlin would fall twice as quickly. Chinook v Egypt. That is the most random war I think we've seen in a while since the Aztec-Persian War. Congo are failing miserably. Was there another city being sieged? I don't think there was. I think no, there wasn't anything going on out here. There's a struggle here. Yeah, this city's going to be safe. Rome are going to hold on to their colony. Greece have done well to hold on to theirs. No problems at all. I mean, the Songhai just left them. Let them be. Rome may get something done now, maybe. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe. Let me know. Poland or Russia, who do you think's stronger? Who is going to finish above the other one in the top 10? Obviously, there's a long way to go yet, but it'll be interesting to know your thoughts, and also which city would you most likely to live in. Thank you to the viewer that gave me the idea and asked me, and I can't remember what I said. I forgot, but I presume it was, what did I say? I don't know, but the Vietnamese capital would be a pretty good place to live, as would probably, obviously not so much now they've met someone, but one of these Australian cities would be pretty cool. Although the big spiders, maybe not so cool. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.